What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to discuss why the guy that you're talking to, why he's not regretting the fact that he made the decision to pull away, to go do his own thing. Why is he not running back? And what, of course, you have to do with all this. Like what's your role in it, okay? So, jumping right into it, bear with me because I talk about this in all my videos. I talk about the risk and regret kind of like ratio thing. In psychology, in evolutionary psychology, and I guess when it comes to survival and reproduction, we want to find the best mate possible for us, and while we're going through the process of this, meaning like the dating game, the dating pool, I would argue that we succeed if we avoid pain, heartbreak, getting played, investing resources, getting nothing out of it, stuff like that. If we avoid the bad stuff and common sense and get the good stuff, meaning our overall goal, whether that's to sleep with the girl, whether that's a relationship, happily ever after, family, whatever, So, obviously, these things are a very good indicator that kind of drives us towards that goal. We want to avoid risk and seek pleasure at the same time. We don't want to be the number one reason why we made or bad decisions, which is regret. So I always tell my clients that regret is self-inflicted, meaning if you're talking to a guy who's like, man, based on the situation that I was in with you, right? In the situation I'm in now, that I decided to leave and go to, the situation sucks. I regret it. It's worse than it previously was with you. That's how you get a guy to regret his decision. But that's not what this video is about. The video is obviously about what prevents a guy from from coming back. So, with that being said, over here I have what it looks like when a man stays. And of course, there's two ways to look at this. There's the happy, healthy, loving way, which is, hey, I'm not leaving because everything's fucking grand. Everything's awesome. Everything's going well. Awesome. Right? Then you have the guy who, as you all know, if you watch a lot of my videos, he's acting indifferent. Something's up. He's in his head. Something's changing. He's not acting the way he used to. He's more sporadic. There's gaps in between our talking. You can feel something's off. When that's the case, I call it uncertainty, obviously. And in the animal kingdom, uncertainty is not sexy. It is not good. And it automatically starts triggering this response. There has to be a reason why I'm feeling this. Sorry, it's not that I'm feeling this way. It's I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way because uncertainty is my light went out. Is a no-go in evolutionary psychology. It lowers the chances of survival and reproduction or finding a quality mate, especially survival. So what a man ends up doing is having, I call it evidence. He has this narrative in his head that he creates by looking at the evidence. Well, we fight all the time. I feel like I can get better. I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. Her farts really fucking stink. Like whatever the stupid thing the guy comes up with, the narrative in his head. So when he has this narrative, he comes here and he has to explore other options. That's the only other option he has, is to go out and explore, to find, to go on this journey. Because it's only this, right, or this. So he goes here. And like I said, in the beginning of this video, if a guy makes a decision to go over here and it's the wrong decision, it's self-inflicted, I'm going to regret it. Now, to get into the premise or the meat and potatoes of the video, what prevents a guy, right, from being like, oh shit, and coming back here, What prevents that? And I would say it all falls under these kind of three things. The first thing is, well, he's actually better off here. He's better off. Whether he found a better woman, he's happier, he lives a better lifestyle. He might not be talking to anyone, but you guys fought all the time. Whatever it is, he's happy that he left. He's in a better situation that he left. The other thing, and this is probably the main one that happens with a lot of you, so I want you to do some self-reflection here. You're giving a guy too many chances, okay? You're giving a guy too many chances. And what this looks like is, it's on and off again. He's doing everything wrong, but he's still given a chance. You're still talking to him. He is very sporadic. Again, you're still talking to him. You guys fight all the time. You're still talking to him. You're very needy, clingy. He obviously has a lot of power and you know it, but you go along with it anyway. All that kind of stuff. He can't really regret anything or change his ways if there's nothing to regret. Like I said 10 times already, regret is self-inflicted. If I don't feel the repercussions to my actions, why would I change? It's just a waste of resources or time trying to change myself for a woman who's already given me the benefits either way because she has no self-respect herself, okay? She doesn't value her own time and the fact that she's intimate with me even though I don't deserve it, so why would I step up, right? That's how these guys think. And by the way, I'm not saying this is how all men think, because if a man truly likes you, he won't put himself in a position to lose you. If a man truly likes you, he's going to want to do those nice lovey-dovey things for you anyway, because it makes him feel good that you are feeling good, okay? But we're not talking about that guy. We're talking about the guy who was uncertain, who has this narrative in his head, and now is over here, okay? So if you're giving him too many chances, he's just going to take advantage of it. And then, of course, like I kind of said already, or I kind of mentioned it here, he's getting everything free of charge. He can't regret it if you're not going anywhere. Women will tell me all the time, how do I get a guy to miss me? You gotta leave. Well, the guy's not convinced that you're out. The guy's not convinced that he lost you. The guy is going to see, you're what I call now, I'm not saying you are this, I'm just telling you this is what ends up happening. You're what I end up calling that's not policy, insurance policy, okay? You're an insurance policy. And what that means is this guy knows he can come back. He knows he can come back, okay? You might be putting up this facade, and whether it's true or not, that's not what I'm arguing. You might be like, no, Elliot, I'm actually done with this guy. Okay, I'm not talking about what you're actually doing. That's what I call a universal truth. I have names for everything, sorry. But that's the universal truth, meaning he's like, he's going to find out when he comes back, but he doesn't know that because he's on this side of the world and you're on this side, okay? He doesn't know what's going to happen. His perspective is, okay, based on all the evidence, okay, up to this point, I can tell that she really is digging me, but I'm not digging her. Why she wants me, that's why she wants me back. And again, the reason he believes this is because you maybe gave him too many chances. He's the one that left. You said you were talking to nobody else, whatever it is, okay? And stuff like that. So he's going to be like, well, I know I have her. There's no reason for me not to think I have her. So I'm going to go do my thing and have fun. If it doesn't work out, she's the insurance policy, I'll come back. Okay, that's why I always tell my clients, sometimes when a man comes back, or a lot of times when a man comes back, it's not a good thing. You're probably an insurance policy because he left in the first place. But if he believes this, he's not going to come back right away. There's no urgency. There's no repercussion to his actions. He knows he can go and do his thing. And if he comes back weeks or months later, like you're still there, okay? So, in a nutshell, that is why these three things, why a man doesn't come back at least right away. I have more videos on this stuff. I'll probably put a link down below, but if you want a lot of information on male psychology or your specific situation, you can get a session with me, private one-on-one, deep dive, 1 hour long on your specific topic. We can talk about stuff like this. This is my favorite. Or you can get my 9 guides for the price of one, literally 9 guides on all male psychology, dating psychology, links down below. Ladies, I love you all. Take care and peace.